So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Zero Tolerance, 1994. This is going to be another Karate Man recommendation. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I just like this one. It's got tons of cool explosions. The fight scenes were really lame. The story was unbelievable. It must be like watching Speed. I've never seen Speed, but I'm guessing that's very unrealistic. I don't know if I'll ever watch it because Netflix is getting rid of all of my DVDs after September 29th. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to get that far down my queue. The only real purpose of this video is to show you the people. My latest Netflix DVDs here. Oh, this supervisor here is driving me nuts. There's one good supervisor and one bad supervisor. The bad supervisor has been getting on my case about things that I didn't even do. Every single day, nonstop, all day long. While the good supervisor is out on vacation for 2 weeks. So that's the situation here. It gets more and more ridiculous and stupid by the day. I won't go into the gory details, but here's the first disc that I got from Netflix. The $1 Million Man, Season 5. The $6 Million Man, Season 1, Disc 5. There it is right there for your viewing displeasure. I'm sure Professor Quiz is sick and tired of me talking about the $6 Million Man. Even Adrian said, "Why are you still watching $6 Million Man?" Well, because it's like 12 discs. I'm not even halfway through it. Such is life. This disc is only 2 hours, 32 minutes. Thankfully, it only has 3 episodes on it. One with William Shatner and one with George Takei. I guess when they left Star Trek, they said, "Hey, there's a new TV show. I can be on $6 Million Man with Lee Majors, who founded the Lee Majors School of Acting, which later became the Jean-Claude Van Damme School of Acting." I'll talk about Zero Tolerance in a minute. It was the Karate Man recommendation in it. I think last year. And then when I mentioned that it was on my list one day, Adrian said, "Oh, that's a good movie." Here's the $6 Million Man bonus features. Season 1, Disc 6. What has this got? It's got real bionics and iconic opening. Season 1 VIPs, a celebration of the $6 Million Man, guest stars, and OSI mission debriefing executive producer Harv Bennett. There's a second disc. Let's go to the third disc. I wonder what the third disc could be. Anybody care to take a wild guess? Maybe if I open it first, I can actually show it to you. This is the last one that I didn't open yet. So now, move my camera around because I have to open up the envelope and show you the different color here. $6 Million Man, Season 2. This one's 3 hours, 24 minutes. It's got 4 episodes from Season 2. The first 4 episodes from Season 2, Nuclear Alert, The Pioneers, Pilot Error, and The Palmyra Escort. So there you go. Sure, you were just dying to see those 3 discs, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe I just ruined my zero tolerance video. No pun intended. Oh. All right, zero tolerance. So it starts out with a hockey game. I guess Wayne Gretzky is playing against the Mighty Ducks. I don't know. I'm not a hockey fan from the early 90s when this movie takes place. But these 3 G-men are going to Mexico to let a drug dealer loose who's selling liquid heroin or whatever that is. He's like Scarface, man. He's got piles of white powder. He keeps sticking up his nose. At the end, he does it with a playing card. He sticks up the white powder up his nose with a playing card. This guy. Not a very menacing villain. He looks like he's about 5 feet 0 inches tall. He doesn't look too menacing to me, but anyways. So they're transporting him across the border there from Mexico, I guess. I don't know how they got jurisdiction in Mexico. I don't understand these movies. But basically it's a ripoff on Death Wish 4 with Charles Bronson. The best death wish of them all gets ruined. Well, it's not all bad. It's got some cool explosions, but that's about it. No nudity. The fight scenes are lame. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it, man. I have no idea who the main actor is, but I'm sure Karate Man will let me in on all the details of everyone involved in this movie. Or at least a handful of people. All right. Maybe 1 or 2? I keep whittling it down. But we'll see what Karate Man says, if he says anything on this video. He like I said in a previous video, he usually just uses my video to make recommendations. He'll just pick a random video of something that is completely unrelated to action. And he'll make a recommendation, which is kind of cool because a lot of his recommendations are actually available on YouTube. But sometimes they take it down due to copyright violation, then he wants to sue them. All right, enough about Karate Man. Let's talk about zero tolerance now, shall we? So naturally, the drug dealer escapes, and he ends up killing the main dude's family after slapping his wife around. So the dude wants revenge. Somehow, he's able to determine from the police files the precise time and location of where these criminals are at all times, and he's able to pick them off one by one. He starts shooting at cars I guess at the gas tank, and they blow up on the Las Vegas Strip there, and that's where the heroin dealers reside, I guess. And then there's like a prostitute in lingerie dancing in the window. I kept thinking it was a prostitute from Amsterdam who's going to show off her hairy armpits, but no such luck in this one. So he's getting revenge. He's got a sidekick woman cop who ends up getting kidnapped, and he knows, don't ask me how, but he knows where they're hiding out in the boonies, man. So he takes the main bad guy in an airplane, handcuffs him, and dumps him at his former workplace. I guess they got rid of him, or they disposed of his badge because he's on a vigilante kick, which the government doesn't like, of course. They want to get rid of the heroin dealer, but they don't like vigilanteism in these kind of movies. Anyways, not a good ending. I didn't care much for this movie. Karate Man must be scraping at the bottom of the barrel. But then again, Karate Man enjoys these movies a lot more than I do in general. I like to review them because, I like to cover all the bases when it comes to action movies. I like to compete with Rambo Raff for life. I want to put Rambo Raff for life out of business, man. On a for real. All right. Well, that's the end of my review. I just wanted to show you my disc. Give my disappointing opinion of Zero Tolerance. I'm not going to say highly recommend it or check it out, but I will say that I disliked it. I'm sure my two Australian mates, Karate Man and Adrian, beg to differ, but they'll still watch my channel. I'm still going to give you good reviews of their recommendations and mentions. I will retain everything that Karate Man recommended on my Netflix queue if I can find it on Amazon Prime, Tubi, or YouTube. Which is to say that it's bound to happen that I'll have a good or excellent recommendation for some more Karate Man stuff that he recommended last year or 2 years ago or whenever he started watching my channel. So, cool. Karate Man is a good guy. We like Karate Man on this channel. We like Adrian. We like Professor Quiz and Jeff Jaffe, of course. Can't forget those two guys. But this video I chose to focus on my two Australian mates who really enjoy this movie. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different taste, discrimination, and whatnot. Even if we like the same kind of genre, there's a difference of opinion on each individual movie. So I don't mean to highlight that, but it just means that each person is a unique, sovereign individual, as I've said many times on this channel. It's just my 2 cents worth nothing after inflation, okay? Don't take it personal. I'm just here to share my opinion You can take it or leave it. I don't care. I just wanted to get it out there and show you my discs. Laters.